there, I'm Deborah Charns, and I own the Namaste Council, the Namaste Getaway, and the Right Council. And I'm a certified yoga therapist, and I'm going to be talking today about what a yoga therapist is not, or what yoga therapy is not, because I think most people don't really understand what yoga therapy is, and people know what yoga is, somewhat. People know what therapy is, somewhat, but they don't really know what yoga therapy is. So I'm just going to talk to you about what it is not. And I will have other sessions where I will tell you what it is. So first of all, what yoga therapy is not is it is not necessarily all about yoga. It is not about mastering a pose. It is not about getting your fingers to the floor or perfecting a handstand or a headstand or twisting your body in different ways. There may be some of that if it's required from a therapeutic standpoint, but it's not about perfecting a pose, and it's not about yoga in and of itself. Another thing that yoga therapy is not is, I call it yogasana. Yogasana is asana is a posture. And so to me, yogasana is the practice of postures. A lot of people think of it as hatha yoga, but yogasana is when you do any posture. So yoga therapy is not just about the postures, just as it's not about what most people think of as yoga. Second or third, to me, yoga therapy is not about the body. Yes, it is partly about the body, but it's just as much about the mind, the emotions, and the spirit, the soul, as it is about the body. So obviously some people come to a yoga therapist because they have issues such as back pain. So that's very common. But yoga therapists traditionally don't look at the back pain in isolation. So the back pain is a manifestation, and we look at things from a holistic standpoint. Another thing that yoga therapy is not is it's not a group class where everybody does the same thing. Likewise, it is not about treating everybody the same. So everybody is different, and yoga therapy should be customized specifically for you. So no two people should have the same yoga therapy experience. So that's why I say it's not about a group class. Now, I personally do a lot of therapeutic workshops, but that is still not yoga therapy. So I may do therapeutic workshops. Let's say I do some of my signature series are yoga for bone health, yoga for digestive disorders, yoga for weight management, or yoga for blood sugar management. So all of those people have similarities, but they are still not all the same, and so they have to be treated separately, which is why it's not yoga therapy, but I will call it therapeutic. One of the very important things that people need to understand is that yoga therapy is not done by a yoga teacher. So I happen to be a yoga teacher, but I am a yoga therapist. There are some yoga therapists that are also psychotherapists, or they could have all different backgrounds, but a yoga teacher is not a yoga therapist. So it has to be by a certified yoga therapist in order for it to be yoga therapy. The other thing is that yoga therapy is not about entertainment. You shouldn't want to go to yoga therapy just as kind of like a hobby or a pastime or for fun. You have to be serious about it when you take it on. You have to be ready. Likewise, it's not a one-shot deal, one time only. if you are going to want to do yoga therapy, just like physical therapy or just like acupuncture, for the most part, physical therapy or acupuncture don't help if you just have one session. One session can give you a jump start, but you have to continue with it. So do not think, oh, one yoga therapy session and I'll be fine. What I was told by an acupuncturist, a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, who I recommended some of my clients to, is if you have had some issue, whether it's physical, whether it's emotional or spiritual, but if you've had an issue that's lasted all your life or for 20 years, you cannot expect to go to one acupuncture session or one yoga therapy session or one physical therapy session, whatever, or one psychotherapy session for that matter, and be fine. It takes time. Especially the longer that you have had the condition, then the longer it's going to take to get out of it. So anyway, these are just a couple of quick comments about what yoga therapy is not. Please tune in to my subsequent videos, which will be about what yoga therapy is. So again, I am Deborah Charnes. I am a certified yoga therapist, consultando en inglés y también en español, en Texas, en Sudamérica, en Centroamérica, por donde sea. English and Spanish, virtual, in person, I do them all. I am based out of Texas, but I work everywhere. And check my website, the Namaste Council. Also my Facebook pages, the Namaste Council. And of course, keep tuning in. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel to learn more about yoga therapy and all sorts of other things. Thank you from my heart to yours. Namaste.